Thank you, Les. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a wonderful evening. It's an excellent facility. Last time we were here, it was back in March of 2002, when we then honored the legends of South Melbourne. We'll continue to do it, because this club is built on hard work by a lot of people. Honest, hard-working, dedicated people, that all they wanted just to play clean soccer. No politics, no ethnic issues, just to come to this country to have a better life. I joined that life when I was 13 years old. When I led at the Station Pier in 1965 in May. My family and my brother John, which I believe is here tonight, we came and we landed on Thursday. On Sunday, we were at the Olympic Park in front of 29,000 people against Brazil Juventus, and John Binabella is here tonight. He remembered that. He kissed me before and he told me, remember that. In front of 29,000 people. My brother John and I, after that game, we became lovers of this club called South Melbourne Hellas. We just wanted to get close. There was a love affair. It became a love affair for me and my brother John and our whole families, and continue until today. I was fortunate enough to work some very good, very honest, very educated people when I joined this club and became president. Altogether, I served 25 years. Not easy to be a volunteer for 25 years. As an honorary capacity, it means that no pay, no money, no superannuation. John Birabella will tell you. Plus, you got to pull a lot of money from your pocket. And we've done that. All through. To sign all these players that you see here today, Bill Yorgadis and I spent a lot of time to convince them, a lot of tears, to get them to stay and win championships and back-to-back championships, to get Puskas here with the help of Vilija Donudis. Wasn't easy. We got all these achievements. We built the ground. It started with John Thwaites, Peter Mitrakas and I. John Thwaites at that stage wasn't even a member of South Melbourne Council. We got John up, didn't we, Peter? We knocked on doors, and John was the instigator of getting us going. And then continue with Nick and Kenneth to build the ground in 1995. Nick Otsiras helped us a lot. He's the guy that introduced me to Jeff Kenneth. The rest is history. The ground is there. You can't change it. The history is written. Mitrakas, Peter Abraham, the whole of the committee worked very hard to get this going. It wasn't easy. And I know what the chairman and the president gone through now. For the government to give you anything, you got to be very smart, very hard negotiator, because they won't give you $1. And they didn't give us $1. Every dollar they gave us, we matched it, dollar for dollar. Is that right, Peter? Because Peter is a solicitor, and I wanted Peter Mitrakas with me and Peter Abraham. The hardest thing was to convince these guys that this community, these people, these families, needed better facilities. That's what I wanted to do, as my presidency of 13 years, to provide our people and our supporters with better facilities, to have a cappuccino as you get into the Bob Giant Stadium, to sit up on the stand. And I said to Kenneth, I want the balcony to look at the ground. in order for me to know all these things, because I come here as a very young, uneducated boy from a town called Petalidi in Kalamata. We didn't have electricity in 1965. And I met some very good people in Leo Anazakis. Leo Anazakis was my first mentor. He told me about soccer. He told me about the dressing room policies and not to get too close to the players. And before him, Sam Papasavas. It's the light Sam Papasavas. We all love and respect him. Sam was a solicitor. He had an office in Lonsdale Street. The best facility, the best area you want to be in your life. And you said to me very early in my career, do you want to do this, George? It's a hard work. It costs you money. It costs you time. It will cost you your family, might be. And I said, Sam, I want to do it. I never thought we're going to achieve what we achieved. In my wildest dreams, I never thought we'd win back-to-back championships with Hens Postecoglou as a coach. And I can tell you, I used to go to church, and I used to go for shopping with my wife, and everybody was telling me to get Zoran Matic. Zoran Matic wanted $150,000 a year. And I went to find an excuse not to sign him, because Hens did the job for $25,000. And I knew Hens Postecoglou would do it. Because after 7 straight losses, he came into the room, Hens and I, he's here tonight, you can ask him. And he said, George, thank you for the opportunity, but I don't think it's the right thing for me to do this. I said, no, and you stick it out, because the week before in Adelaide, a high-match stadium against Adelaide City, we lost 1-0, and we bottom last. And said to me, if you want me to go, I go tonight. I said, no, because the night before I went for a long walk with Paul Triboli. We walked the streets, and I said, Paul, I want you to tell me what is wrong. Because you know what's wrong, George? Don't shake hands. Because all these boys are trying too hard for him. If something wrong, we're trying too hard. True story, Paul. True. Anyway, the rest is history, and I'm not going to write it here tonight. But I want you to appreciate what has been through this club. And I got very emotional hearing the people from John Margaritis to Takin Mandalis talking about this club and how emotional everybody got, because that's how it is. This club that got the whole community together. He gave me a new lease of life, a young boy of 13.